right in the middle of... Oh, hello, everybody. I'm making a recipe that Cealane found on the internet called cracked chicken soup. And I'm not putting crack in it because I'd rather just do that for myself. But, so, it is basically a chicken noodle soup that has a pasta in it. It's got angel hair pasta in it and a whole bunch of other ingredients. I'll send you a link to the recipe, but I am tweaking the recipe. Tweak. That's my second reference to uppers. Haha. But it is, anyway, I'm not going to say what today is because it doesn't matter. What matters is I'm here making chicken noodle soup. It is going to be bomb. It's like a thicker, creamy chicken noodle soup. Bacon crumbles. I chopped the bacon before cooking it. I super hate cooking bacon. It's a huge pain in the ass. I know you can bake it and do it that way. It ends up taking more than one pan to do. Otherwise, you just have to do it in shifts. Like, here's some bacon, here's some bacon. Look, I'm flipping it around already. But bacon crumbles are in the soup. And then it's got cream of chicken or condensed noodle. I'll tell you how I tweak the recipe. It'll be on there. But I'm going to be in the middle of doing this. And I'll keep you updated. But the first step was to get the bacon crumbles cooked and set aside, which I like. I like when I can kind of pre-cook stuff and then just throw it all together in a pot. So, coming right back. There's some chopped parsley going on in there. That's not in the recipe. I'm doing that for fun. As well as some green onion that's going to go in there too. My mom with the commentary back there. I didn't record a chunk of the chopping, but on top of the parsley, there was some green onion. Mentioned that earlier. Celery. They say 2 or 3 sticks in the recipe, but I just took a head of celery and cut like a third of it off and just used that. I'm kind of eyeballing the recipe because 1, that's what I like to do, and 2, I'm making more than it says. And then carrots, I'm using shredded carrots because they're going to go with the angel hair pasta a little bit better than I think. The recipe said 2 sticks of carrots. It's a little more than 2 sticks, but then I'm using a little bit more of everything. My only concern is on the chicken. They say 3 cups of chicken. It doesn't use a weight measurement for the chicken on the recipe. So I bought about 2 pounds of sliced and marinated chicken breast. The one for like tacos, that kind of chicken. Because I thought it would be good in this. And it has, the recipe calls for ranch, which is, I'm wondering what that's going to do to the recipe. I'm going to drain this off. And then I'm going to let everything sit for a while because I'm going to do other stuff and then come back. But I'm doing my prep now for this. So, be back in a while to start actually cooking this stuff. That's the chicken I'm going to use. This is the marinated thin sliced chicken breast. And I'm going to dice it up now to have it ready. I want this all to be just like, boom, throw in the pot and then it's cooking and that's it. So, I'm going to cut this right now. And that's the last thing I'm going to do for my prep. This was a lot of prep, but that's okay. It wasn't hard prep. It was just a little time consuming. We're talking like 20 minutes prep time maybe. Probably could have been quicker, but whatever. Cool. Alright, I'm back. So, we're going to start the chicken. And I don't know if the chicken has to be cooked, like boiled in there or what. But I'm going to cook the chicken just enough so that there's a little bit of fat for it to play with to simmer all that together with this. So let's get the chicken started. I get the pan preheated. I'm going to oil it real quick here. And I got the chicken simmering a little bit. Check my mom out trying to not be in the video. Like, she's all like, trying to be all shy.
Hi.
Mom! She don't want to be in the video because we're not opening any toys. She likes the toy videos. She's like, toys! And we're not opening any toys and we're cooking.
What's funner than toys?
Foods! This stuff.
Hi.
She's coming back. She'll be back. Because she's going to be like, ooh, what's that smell like? And I'll be like, yummy. Smell-o-vision. So I'm simmering this stuff. And what I'm going to do while... I can't think of the name with Glade. I'm totally brain farting because I just did like my Zoom comedy. I'll leave a link in the description. The veggies here, the ones that I cut earlier that took like forever to do, I'm going to put those in so it'll kind of... I'm brain queefing. I'm having a brain queef of what it's called when you put the vegetables in and cook them before you... I'm going to Google it real quick. I remembered it's aromatics. But Mom came out and said Blanche. We're talking about the Golden Girls, Blanche. That's a fun question while you're watching. If you could hook up with any of the Golden Girls, would you hook up with Blanche, Rose, Dorothy, or... I forgot the other one's name. But anyway. This chicken is pretty brown. I cut it before. We'll see if it ends up being a... I think that the liquids with it kind of... like I said, I'm super brain queefy right now. Oh, yeah. There, I'm going to saute the aromatics. Aromatic album, Feel the Agony. You should check it out. It came out in, like, early 2000s. Dope-ass album. Ass album. With the aromatics. Oh, yeah. This soup is going to be bomb. I can already tell. Good looking out, grill. Alright, I might get the aromatics going here. And, be right back. Now here comes the part of the recipe that, like, I'm not sure about, but I'm going to do it because it says it's part of it. Oh, I need to put some salt and pepper in here, too. Shoot. I'm trying to, like, two-hand everything because, like I say, I got no help here. Ooh, I'm getting some here. Watch this, watch this. Watch this. Yeah, see how good I am? I don't even care. I'm that good. I'm going to do this one like this here. Watch this. Two-hand this one. I should have set up like this. Watch this here, real quick. I'm salt and pepper. I'm peppering. A dash or two. I don't want to set my camera up like way over there like I did last time because it just didn't work out. Last time I had it hanging from that thing. There. Some salt and pepper. There, whatever. I should put like coriander and all that crap in there, but I want to let the aromatics do their thing. Oh, but this recipe called for the bacon to go in the early process of simmering and the ranch dip, which I'm not sure why, but I'm going to follow it and we're going to see what happens here. Let me set y'all up here while I do this. Get my can opener here. Boom. Oh, look there. Hi, y'all. It's sliding, it's sliding, it's sliding. Oh, there we go. Ah, crap. Okay. Well, there, I put all the ranch packet in there. This is really hard to do. All you YouTubers who have, like, someone who will regularly help you that isn't shaky and that, like, actually shows up to help you, like, thank them. Here I am, stirring. Give me just a minute with this. Added the bacon. We're going to mix it up real quick. Mix it up, mix it up, mix it up now. And then we're going to pour all of... So, it calls for 6 cups of broth. I may need more, we'll find out. But what I'm going to do, I did the math. One of these, me do math. Uh-oh. This is 4 ounces of broth. Or no, it's chicken stock, sorry. Holy hell, 1 second. Alright, we're going to do this is 4 cups of chicken stock. The recipe calls for 6. Again, I am tweaking the recipe because this is Santa Maria, so you have to tweak everything. Ooh, yeah, I don't care. Tell them I'm saying it. Pass the word on. Tell them I'm making more tweak jokes about Santa Maria in my recipe videos. But I do want to fatten this up a little more too. Besides that, it says condensed. The recipe calls for condensed chicken soup. But if you look at the pictures of the recipe, it only has the angel hair noodles in it. So what I'm doing, I'm going to put some cream of chicken and mushroom since it is condensed. So that's what I'm going to do that's different than the recipe. So I'm going to need both hands to do this, so give me a second. I'm also going to show you another really thick... So, even though it called for 1 can of condensed, I'm putting 2. And I'm doing Campbell's cream of chicken and mushroom, which I didn't know existed until I was in the store today. What a blessing. And 1 can of cream chicken, fat-free, ultra generico, to get the extra little bits out of there instead of sitting and fighting. I'm going to use some beef broth, and I am using beef broth in this recipe because I like things to be a little savory. I love beef broth. I feel like it's something that just doesn't get enough love in the cooking community, or maybe it does, and I'm just not paying attention because I'm not really a chef. I could be, but there's real chefs out there, and I'm not one of them. But anyway, I'm stirring this up to get the rest of that off of the walls because I don't want to waste none of that. So let me stir this and I'll be right back. Another reason that I did not use 6 full cups of chicken stock was I already knew at the house I had things facing the wrong way. I know I had some chicken broth, and I kind of thought I could make up for the chicken stock. Stock is stronger than broth by using the extra can of the cream of chicken and the beef broth to make it more savory. I did a full can. Also, as a side note, I'm not quite doubling the recipe, but I'm making enough to feed like 2 houses worth of people. This is what the mixture looks like completely. Oh hell. God, this is so hard to do with. I should have just put the camera still, but I wanted you guys to get these close-up shots. So hey, while I'm doing this, I want you guys to go like and subscribe all to my stuff. I'm losing subs and I don't know why. Maybe it's because go to my TikTok, like do something. Like help me out so that I can have like extra cameras so I don't need anyone's help, so I can at least set up more than one camera here to do this. I'm going to put this down to a lower simmer and let it cook with the chicken and the bacon. Let all those flavors come together. Because the last 2 ingredients is the angel hair pasta. And it says 1.5 cups of cheese. I'm going to put 2. I'm trying to figure out what role the cheese is to play in. I know cheese makes everything better. But in a soup that's basically chicken noodle. But I'm trusting this recipe. Like, I'm putting a lot of trust in it. So... But this looks good. It smells good. All the aromatics are just coming together nice. I'm going to let this cook for like a while. Like almost 30 minutes. So I'll be back on in a few. I couldn't stand not putting other seasonings in here. So there's a little salt and pepper added in here real quick. But what I'm trying to do, which is something I don't have a coriander grinder. And since I don't smoke weed anymore, I don't have a weed grinder. So I'm trying to grind coriander seed into here, or to try to get... Oh, I have an idea. I full on have a pepper grinder, the one I was just struggling with. And so I took the pepper out, and then I put the coriander in. See, you watch cooking shows, and they just show you how everything is all nice and pretty. I don't got it nice and pretty, but I'm all up there. And that's how I think. Well, I'm not all up there, but at least in the kitchen I am. So, coriander, fennel, grind it into here real quick, and then... put the pepper back in here. Genius, Lloyd. Sheer genius. This is on a really good rolling boil now, even though it's on a low simmer.
Yeah.
So that means we're going to put the angel hair in. Does that sound good?
Yep.
I love when my mom doesn't know I'm filming when she chimes in. I also love when you're eating spicy Cheetos and you inhale. Oh, it's so awesome.
I didn't know you
Angel hair. I'm always filming. Someone's always watching. The recipe again calls for 8 ounces of angel hair, which is half of the box. But I made more than half, but not quite the whole thing. So I'm going to kind of eyeball this here and let's see what I end up with. I did about 3/4 of the box, so we're going to try to get this like broken up. One thing about angel hair that is really hard to get out of your mouth is or hard to get see, I'm ahead of myself. I was gonna make a really bad joke. I'll still say it. The bad thing about angel hair is when you go down on one and you're like and it's so fine that you can't get out of your face. But angel hair stirring, it clumps up. That's the hard part. You have to break up angel hair with a fork. So I'm gonna break it up with a fork. Break it up, break it up, break it up. This is pretty much... Oh, the cheese. Crap. Haha. I had bought this medium cheddar. I said I would put a whole 2 cups. So I will. And we're going to go for it. We're just going to dump this all in here. Hope it doesn't like clump up too bad. That's what I was like wondering. Is it going to clump up or... I don't know. We'll see if it acts like a thickening agent. Thickening Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Never finished watching it because I just lost my interest. Alright, there we go. Look at that Professor Clump in there. Kroger should be paying me. So, representatives of Kroger. Oh, look at it melting in there all nice. Let me look on the box real quick, see how long angel hair is supposed to take. Ooh, only 4 or 5 minutes. So, I might put the whole box in there, because the way the recipe looks online. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. There. That way I don't got to worry about spare angel hair later. And then, because the way the recipe looks online, it's really, really thick. I should have thought of that earlier, because now some of this is going to be cooked more than others. That's okay, because it's going to be a soup anyway. Look at that, boom. I didn't want to break it up because I watched too much JB504, and he don't like breaking up spaghetti or pasta. So, let me try to stir this a little bit better, and then let's see what happens. Adding more cheese because, like I said, I kind of doubled the recipe, but not fully. If I had to guess, that's a little more than half a cup. Because the bag was 2 ounces, or two cups. This is what I needed earlier. Oh man, it looks all chinged out. Let me wash it off real quick. Now, this is good for breaking up angel hair for this final stir. Back in our gourmet days when we were eating angel hair pastaroni all the time, it was cool to use this. Oh yeah. Look at that coming together real well. Oh, this would be so good. The broth is amazing. Like, it's such a savory. What I liked about this, too, I like using the slow cooker. But the thing I don't like about the slow cooker is it's slow. I was able to throw this together real easy. This looks complicated, and it wasn't complicated to do. I eyeballed a lot of this recipe. Even before I take the first bite, I can tell you right now, this is a really tasty thing to do. That this is something you could really impress people with. I'll probably be making this again before the year's up. That's how good this looks already. I tried the broth and I was like, oh yeah. So let me finish stirring this and we'll get to the final product here. Here it is. Let's try a noodle. I feel bad taking the first bite of this without anybody around. But I need to film this and close the video. Well, I'll take one bite real quick. Just to see if the noodles are done too. You know, for prosperity. Just checking if the noodle's done really, but here we go. Oh my god. That is so good. This is just so savory. This is like, I'm so glad I made a bunch of it. You have no idea. You have an idea. It's so good I'm taking a second bite. There's not a lot of chicken in here, but I don't care about that. I care a little, or else I wouldn't have mentioned it. But I need to try a bite that has chicken and bacon on it. And I don't like using metal in my Teflon pan, in my Tefal. But I'm going to have this bite with the chicken and bacon on it. Dude, I can't get it. I probably should use more bacon or whatever. What I'll do, you're supposed to use bacon at the end to crumble on top of it too. But I didn't have it because I used it all already. So here we go. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Done skis. Let's see what Cealane thinks of it next. But, oh man. Now I already know it's good. Here comes her first bite.
Well, it's gonna be good because you made it, but that's my biased opinion before you taste it. That's really good.
So bomb.
This is just what I wanted.
This is so bomb. Like,
And I never crave soup.
no, she doesn't. She always wants something that like will kill us.
And I usually don't like noodles. For some reason, I kind of went through a phase where the noodles kind of turned me off. But with the weather changing, getting colder, it's good soup weather. Keep seeing recipes popping up.
Yeah, she totally like threw me for a curve because I can't get her to go to Alpha, like, because she doesn't like soup. She doesn't like.
It's because they don't do like a half bowl. Like, it's too much for me to finish it, and I don't like taking leftovers home because it gets mushy.
But this right here, this is so good that I would put it up against something. Like, I'd be like, oh yeah, like, I'll be making this again. It was easy to do. I think one of the deal breakers, the ranch, you taste the ranch. The flavors that you're like, ooh, what is that? That ranch packet that the recipe calls for.
I forgot that was in there until you mentioned it. But
I also added coriander and fennel seed because I've used it in like I forgot what recipe I had, but I had coriander or fennel.
Taste that too.
You taste everything. The aromatics, they cooked down real nice. You saw how vegetaceous the mix was that I put in. The recipe didn't have parsley and green onion and onion, and I put all 3 of those in it. And then I peed in it, which I couldn't put on video.
You can kind of tweak it however you want and add what you like.
Yeah, and I peed in it.
I'm gonna touch that.
I made double. So I doubled the recipe. This is a whole box of angel hair. There's 2.5 cups of cheese instead of 1.5. There's beef broth in there. Oh, and a can of cream of mushroom. Or no, it's Campbell's cream of chicken and mushroom. So that's how I did it because I get down. I'm going to quit filming now because I want to eat it and enjoy it. It was really hard to film this and cook at the same time, so sorry for the times the camera's shaky. If y'all would like and subscribe to my stuff and help me make more money, then I can make better videos for you. So really, this is your fault that the video was not like that good. I'll blame her a little bit too because I could have used any extra hands I needed for. I was gonna blame everyone else because I don't feel like taking responsibility for anything. It's election day, so I'm just gonna blame everyone else that my videos are hard to do. So like and subscribe. So leave in the comments, whatever. This is amazing. I'm gonna post a link to the recipe, and I'll tell you how I tweaked it because I just don't feel like writing it all out in the description. Thank you guys. Shout out to Jackie Pearl who has been supporting my recipes since I've got to know her. I think I need to go up there and collab on some recipes in Sacktown. So thank you guys. Until next time. I can't even throw a deuces and trays
Stuff
up.
in my face. Deuces and trays. I can't do it either.
She can't sing. Here. Deuces and trays. Keep it easy, my pockos.
Bye.